Welcome to the Illusion of a Long Life video. Today, we'll be exploring the concept of how long we truly have left in this world and how we can make the most of it. Based on data from the CIA, the country with the highest life expectancy is Monaco, with an average of 89.5 years. In the United States, it drops to about 80 years. In Canada, it's about 82 years. And in the United Kingdom, it's around 81 years. However, this number can fluctuate dramatically and drop down to the low 50s in certain less developed countries. For the sake of this video, let's assume that your life expectancy is on the higher side of the world's average, and that you will have no incidents of health complications or tragedies, and that you will live to 82 years old. That may sound like a decent amount of time, but when you consider how old you are now and subtract it from 82, it may not seem as long. For example, if you are 22 years old, you have 60 more potential years of life, which equates to 21,900 days or 525,600 hours. However, if you get an average of 8 hours of sleep per night, that's 175,200 hours gone, leaving you with just under 40 years of waking life. This brings your life expectancy down to 20 years. And that's not even taking into account the fact that many people are unhappy or dissatisfied in their jobs. A 2017 survey indicated that about 50% of U.S. workers described themselves as unsatisfied or unhappy in their job. And in a worldwide survey conducted in 2017, 85% of workers admitted to disliking or hating their job. If this is the case for you, and you find yourself rarely ever enjoying your job or feeling inspired by it, constantly wishing for the weekend, then your remaining days of enjoyable life may be even fewer. When you factor in the average 260 work days per year and subtract those from your remaining 40 years of life, you're left with only 4,200 days or about 11 years. But it gets even worse when you consider that after the age of 65, the likelihood of developing health conditions or having existing health conditions worsen only increases. So, let's say that on average, a person has only 2 good, healthy, enjoyable days out of every 7 after retirement. This brings you right back to where you started, with 11 years of remaining life. So, what can we do to improve this situation and make the most of our remaining days? One suggestion is to prioritize finding work that brings you fulfillment and happiness. This may involve taking risks and stepping outside of your comfort zone, but it can ultimately lead to a more enjoyable and meaningful life. Additionally, taking care of your physical and mental health is crucial for increasing your remaining years of good health. This can include exercising regularly, eating a healthy diet, and taking time for self-care. Another important aspect to consider is the relationships you have with others. Surrounding yourself with supportive and positive relationships can bring joy and happiness to your life. And lastly, don't forget to take time to do the things that bring you pleasure and fulfillment. This could be traveling, pursuing hobbies, or spending time with loved ones. In conclusion, it's important to remember that life is finite and we should make the most of the time we have. By prioritizing our happiness and well-being and taking care of our physical and mental health, we can increase the number of enjoyable days we have left. Don't let the illusion of a long life hold you back from living the life you want.